In 1983, the music industry was dying. MTV refused to play black artists. Radio stations were segregated. Record sales were plummeting. But here's what nobody talks about. Michael Jackson didn't just break down barriers by himself. His brothers watched it happen. They were there in the studio. They saw the rejection letters. They heard the phone calls from executives who said it would never work. And what they witnessed will shock you. Because according to Jackie Jackson, Michael was turned down by every major label before Thriller. Not because the music wasn't good, but because, and I quote what executives told them, America isn't ready for a black artist at this level. The question is, how did he prove them all wrong? Michael Jackson in 1982 wasn't the global icon we remember. Off the Wall had been successful, sure, but the Jackson 5 days were fading. His brothers were pursuing solo careers. The family dynasty seemed to be crumbling. Jermaine Jackson later revealed that Michael was facing an identity crisis. He wasn't a child star anymore, but he also wasn't being taken seriously as an adult artist. The industry had a box for him, and he refused to fit inside it. So he made a decision that his family thought was insane. He told Quincy Jones he wanted to create the biggest album of all time. Not a successful album, the biggest. His brothers thought he'd lost his mind. Tito Jackson recalled visiting the studio during Thriller sessions. Michael would do 50, 60 takes of one vocal line. We'd tell him it sounded perfect on take 3. He'd say, "It's not perfect yet." But here's where it gets interesting. While Michael was perfecting Thriller, MTV had a policy, an unwritten rule, but everyone knew it. They didn't play black artists. The network claimed it was because they were a rock station. But really? It was segregation with a new name. Michael's manager called MTV's executives. They said no. His label called. They said no. Even CBS Records president Walter Yetnikoff threatened to pull all CBS artists from MTV if they didn't play Billie Jean. And still, they said no. So Michael did something brilliant, something his brothers say they didn't even understand at first. He brought in Eddie Van Halen for Beat It, a rock guitarist, on a pop album by a black artist. Marlon Jackson later said, "We thought he was trying to be white. We didn't get it. But Michael understood something we couldn't see yet. He was building a bridge the industry couldn't ignore." When Beat It dropped with that iconic guitar solo, MTV had a problem. It was rock. It was pop. It was undeniable. They couldn't claim it didn't fit their format anymore because Eddie Van Halen was on it. The network finally caved. They played Billie Jean, then Beat It, then Thriller. And then something happened that changed music forever. According to Randy Jackson, the week MTV started playing Michael's videos in heavy rotation, something shifted in America. Black artists suddenly started appearing on the network. Prince got played. Whitney Houston got played. The doors Michael kicked open stayed open. But here's what the family says hurt Michael the most. He never got credit for it. The industry acted like integration just happened naturally. Like there wasn't one person who forced their hand. Thriller went on to sell over 70 million copies worldwide. It's still the best-selling album of all time. Michael became the biggest star on the planet. But his brothers reveal something darker. Katherine Jackson said Michael told her, "I had to be twice as good to get half the respect." Even after Thriller, even after breaking every record, the industry still made him fight for recognition. His white peers got automatically. Jackie Jackson put it simply, Michael didn't save the music industry for himself. He saved it for everyone who came after him. And most people don't even know it. Today, when you see artists of any race dominating pop music, when you see music videos as cinematic art forms, when you see MTV playing whoever has the hits, you're seeing Michael Jackson's legacy. His family watched him do the impossible. And they're still trying to make sure we remember. If you want more untold stories about the King of Pop, subscribe to King of Pop and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for more content that reveals what really happened behind the scenes.